now. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Today, we have a relatively small group, but we are doing something very exciting. It's our first skill development program for speakers who spoke about their culture stories for our every Sunday event. This is one of the first for us to really help people working in tourism, virtual tourism, to improve their skills to do their jobs, to share their cultures better. We are very happy to have Domi, who's giving us the first group coaching workshop. Domi, she was originally born in Poland, but she's traveling everywhere and settled now in London to open her photographer studio in London. Domi, just some quick question to ask you so our audience today know you a little bit better. Question number one, how did you decided to open up your business, the photographer studio in London? What's the story?
Hello guys, so lovely to having you here. Thank you so much for organizing everything. I'm so happy to be part of this. So that's interesting. I see we have some guests from Singapore, so that will be even more interesting for you guys. And so I was in a relationship with someone from Singapore, and I used to live in Singapore. And he got idea to come over to London. I didn't like the city at all. I was like, why London? There's so many beautiful places around the world. Why just London? And then I was like, okay, as long you really want to go there and live there, I was like, okay, let's go there. And we moved to London. He was filmmaker. So when I was living in Singapore, I was taking picture and video with him. When we moved to London, he wants to open his business over there as well. And with my Polish passport, it's so easy to do that, to open business. We don't need any special documents, visa and anything. So I was like, okay, I'm going to be the good girlfriend and I'm going to help you with your career. And I helped. I moved to London, and after a few months, he broke up with me. So it was such a very, it was very bad heart. And then I was like, all right, so now I'm lonely in London alone. As long as I invest so much time in there to move there, it's like I don't want to move again somewhere else and start again everything. So I started working in the hotel, and I didn't like the job. I didn't like my boss, and I was like here is so many beautiful places. Why not to start taking picture for tourists? And I started taking picture very not sure, because I didn't know London. I was no idea where I should bring you guys. And then when I got my first clients from Airbnb, I was like, okay, thank you for booking the experience, but I have no idea where I should bring you. I was so honest with them, and then I start slowly take picture. It was so nice. Luckily, I met very good people to give me the motivation. Yes, you can do that. It's a good idea. You just need the time to get know more about London. So I started taking the picture of them, and there's I was showing the camera, and they're like, oh my god, I hope they like it. And and it was like, oh, that's amazing. And this started working so well. And after a few months, I just say goodbye to my toxic boss, and I opened my business.
What a great story. So I think it would be nice to everybody to introduce yourself very quickly so that Domi knows who you are. I will start from me. I live in London, but I grew up in China. I host this every Sunday culture storytelling. Wilma, here you go. I'm pointing out at Wilma. Do you want to introduce where you are, who you are?
I'm Wilmer Nichols, and I live in Gainesville, Florida, where the University of Florida is, the birthplace of Gatorade.
Yeah, Wilmer, do you want to name the next person?
Pardon?
Do you want to name the next person to introduce him or herself?
Yeah, Gary.
Okay, I'm also in Florida, and Wilmer and I are old friends, been friends a long time. I'm a photographer. I'm a radio ham. I'm multicultural, very interested in life and so on. And I choose Sumil because I know where Sumil is.
Yeah, hi there. Do you hear me?
Good
Yes.
to see you
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, good to see you again. Nice
to
to
see
see
you.
you. I'm Sumire. I live in Kobe, Japan. And actually, I thought so this storytelling starting time changed to 1 o'clock a.m. But I found no, it's now 10 o'clock p.m. So long time no see. I'm really happy to join it again. Yeah, so Skylens, I was looking forward to this session today. Yeah, so thanks so much. Thank you.
So,
Arigatou.
Sumili-chan, can you name the next
Okay.
person?
Okay, so I can see lovely boy. So Zeo, Nell, and Yvonne. Hi.
Hi, I am Neil from China and now I live in Shanghai.
Nice to meet you. Good to have
Nice to
you,
meet
Neil.
you.
Can you name the next person to introduce him or herself?
Ploy,
Okay.
and
Ploy.
see the kitchen logo.
Good morning for Ploy. Ploy, are you able to introduce yourself quickly? Okay. I guess Ploy is busy. So how about Mark?
Okay, my name is Mark Sherland. I do lots of things and I'm involved in lots of things. I'm also a photographer like Gary, so and I'm very keen to learn all the time. So I'm really looking forward to this. And I'm going to hand straight across to Jose.
Hello.
Hello, good morning. My name is Jose. I'm from Panama, Central America. I'm a tour guide, and I also have a business of decorating events with my wife as well. And well, I'm happy to be here, and getting forward to getting all the tips from you, Domi.
Oh, thank you.
So, Jose, do you want to name the next person?
There's someone else. Oh, Lillian. I think she's missing, right? Lillian and Andrea.
Lillian and Andrea, would you like to introduce yourself quickly?
Yeah, hello. So we are a couple of Chinese and French landed in Singapore 2 years ago, right before the COVID crisis, where everything shut down. And we joined the group because we knew Minji at the time during our confinement. And we come every now and then out of curiosity.
Okay, Chloe, your turn.
Hi, I'm Ploy. I'm sorry. There's a hurricane here in Boston. It's weird, but yes, I am in Boston, Massachusetts. And what else do you want to know?
That's good enough.
Yes.
Where
Yes,
are you from?
and I
Where are you-
love food.
Where are you from originally?
Oh, I am originally from Thailand. And then I came to the US almost 10 years ago, and I'm stuck here.
Because of the hurricane.
Just stuck.
We're more stuck here. We're in one of the smallest countries, I guess. Compared to us, no one else there is stuck. We have a big place to explore.
It's okay, Lillian, because last week I was sailing. I was stuck on a 12-meter boat for a week on Atlantic Sea. So talking about the worst scenario. Great. Michelle, I don't know if you can hear us. If you would like to turn your camera and quickly introduce yourself to Domi, to us, all of us. Okay. Maybe she's busy. So Domi, the floor is all yours.
I think Michelle, she back? Yes, I think she turn off her microphone. Michelle, could you turn on? Oh, perfect. And now you can talk. Now I can hear you. Oh, yes. Very good. Hi.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Michelle and I am from Guatemala.
Lovely. And what do you do? for living?
I'm work for a sugar mill in
Mhm.
the energy area.
Mhm.
And right now I am working from home.
Lovely. How do you like to work from home?
It's I like it. At the first time, I have to do a lot of things, but right now I am working very good from here.
That's lovely. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Is someone else? Oh, I think we talked to everyone, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. So lovely to meeting you all, guys. So I'm going to start talking about myself, what I'm doing. Just 1 second. I want to try to share my screen with you. Share. Perfect. Let me know if you see everything. Do you see my screen?
Yeah.
Perfecto. All right. So thank you so much for organizing this event. I'm very happy to being here and be part of this event. It's such a pleasure for me. Today we are going to talk we talk about who we are, what we do. We talk about me, and later on I want to tell you about 5 reasons why you should capture moments of your experience. So if you're working online or offline, why you should show how you work, what do you do, especially what do you do behind the scene, how to take photos of online experience and which kind of equipment use, how do you feel more comfortable behind the on the front of the camera, and then 5 things you should never do during your online experience. So I'm going to start. In the meantime, if you have any question, please free to ask me. That's me, my Skyline Studio. I have business in London for around 4 years now, and how I help for my clients. So I'm taking professional photo shoot in London, as well. I am social media marketing coach. So I discovered so many people, they are new in the social media world and they are not sure what to do and where to start. And they have so many businesses that now getting clients is most of the time over the social media. So I'm helping as well them to how to getting more clients, how to promote yourself on the social media, which is promote yourself on social media in the standard way is for free, and you can get so many clients just being active and doing this the right way on social media. And as well, if you want to open new business, if you like photography and you want to open new business, photography business, I'm also offering mentor one-to-one, and I'm going to guide you step by step what you should do. Okay, so this is going to be next. So let me tell you, let's start why you should capture your virtual hosting memories, why you should do that, why you should keep picture, and why you should do something like video screens, videos, or using your phone. So the first reason is for your portfolio. And before even when you're going to start your Zoom call with your experience, or you're going to do something else, talking with your one-to-ones on online, you have to always ask for the permission if it's okay to take pictures or if it's okay to take video of them. And if they are saying yes, just feel free to take as many picture and video you want. And why you should do that is very simple, because for your portfolio, so you are going to use this picture, this video, which one I'm going to show you how to do that later on. You can creating portfolio for your social media. So if you have your Instagram, your Facebook, you can you can add the picture, you can add this Insta story on your Instagram, and then people is going to see how everything looks like behind the scene, how this is how this looks like, because sometimes even we are trying our description of our service the best way. It's easier to watch something, especially everything we became more lazy and more lazy. We don't want to read, we just want to watch. So that's why it's so important to add so many pictures and taking so many pictures and videos. The another things is reviews. What I often am doing with my clients is when I have some online like chat or mentoring one-to-one, I'm always like doing like, oh hi guys, and we have just together like video like mentoring, and tell me how was it, and then I'm like taking the camera and like, tell me how was it your experience with me, or how was the photo shoot, and then the person is straight away like telling me, oh Domi was amazing, oh it was so fun photo shoot, or was so fun like mentoring. And people can more trust if this kind of video, this kind of reviews by videos or picture, because this you cannot fake this, and you can ask always your friend like, oh can you write something nice to me. But then when you see really your clients and you ask them straight away what like, oh can you tell how was the photo shoot, or whatever you're doing with your experience, then it's so much easier for people to build the trust with your audience, with your potential clients. And the another thing why you should do that is to show the behind the scene. Like everything looks so perfect on social media. Everything like when you see this all beautiful models posting the picture and they look so amazing, they're on a holiday with children, but everything seems like perfect. Like where's the luggage, where's like the tired mama? You don't see this because this is to capture one of the best picture of 100 pictures, right? But when you show of your work, of your experience, like behind the scene, like it's not always easy to do your work. Like for example, you have online cooking class and you're showing for people like how you cook and everything, and then you show the behind the scene like, oh I have to, it's not like I'm always smiling, I have to plan everything, I have to go for shopping, I have to do this one, this one, this one. People want to see this kind of things, what else you do that is not easy. Then if you're going to show like, oh this is what was not working, this is what I have to improve, or it's not always I can get everything what I want to buy, then they're going to appreciate more new work that is not always like so colorful. And the same is about my experience when I'm showing the behind the scene, like how my clients, they're changing the clothes, oh they're with 100 another bags, and they change the one outfit to another outfit, and when they are tired or when they are changing the shoes on the medium of the street. So people really want to see these kind of things and they get idea what they can expect. And as well, when you're showing them about your work, like for example, you cannot buy something and you make video about this is also lovely because people, they want to see the real things, the real life, not the fake one. And when you have the online experience, you can always do some videos like, oh, what they're struggling now, what's it like, what is not working, or when they're cooking something, it's like, oh, what went wrong. You can always share this kind of things so people have idea which kind of mistake they can make. So I really always highly recommend it, not on share not only the perfect moments of your experience, but always the difficult that is going to give more ideas and more trust to people. And memories for your guests. So if you're taking picture of them, if you make video something for them, send to them, because this is like free advertisement for you. You are going to send a picture to them, they're going to show on their social media, they're going to tag you, they are going to show to your friends, to family, and maybe they're going to book you because, oh, this is so fun experience with Domi, let's do that. This like I want to do this like the same, and this is going to happen to you. If for example you're doing like online cooking class, you're teaching people how to take picture online, then you can show this for people and take picture for them, and they're going to, your client going to show it for someone else. So this is the 4 main reason why you should do that. And I'm doing every of the 4 reasons and it's working so well for me. So this is the most important part of our Zoom call. So how to take photos of your online experience. So you have like many reasons. which one I'm doing and which one you can do as well. So the first one, screenshot on your computer. So for example, everyone is on Zoom and it's like, okay guys, let's do a picture. So you do like screenshot picture and you're like, hi, everyone is positive, smiling. And it's like, okay, we are picture. Please make sure that you always ask if it's okay to take photos for people, because if someone don't agree, to ask them to turn off the camera, and then the people who have on camera, they're going to left. And how to do the screenshots. So on MacBook, you have to press and hold these three keys together, Shift, Command, and number 3. On Windows, you can press Ctrl plus print screen key. And the next one is using your phone. So this is what I was doing before. So you're going to like, okay guys, let's smile, and then we can take some picture like that. But make sure like you behind your computer is not too big mess, or is not something you don't want to show, because then you have to cut the picture or doing something else with the photo. So make sure like the behind is also looking nice. And then recording camera. So as well, you can, as long you can take pictures of your screen, you can the same way you can record. So this will be on your recording or new computer, but as well you can add like additional camera, which one is just like behind like here. And for example, when you're cooking or you're doing something else, you can show your whole body, not just on the computer. The quality is going to be better. And then you can show like the voice is going to be better, and you can show all what you're doing. You can be more focused. So you have you have one camera on you and this additional camera to show all what you're doing. So this was like my idea how I'm taking picture for online experience. And so what if I'm camera shy? So when we have our own online business or offline business, we are doing so many things which one is outside of our comfort zone. And if you're feeling camera shy, if you always avoid taking pictures because no, I'm too fat or I look ugly or another reason, make sure this is something you really have to do, because we are living in such a digital world. And now we are showing so often online, especially now during this crazy situation with this COVID. So important to show up online and take some pictures or take some videos. So how you can practice, even you're a very shy person, is the last things you want to do for your business, but people really want to see who is behind the social media, who is doing the or experience, online experience. So how I was doing, I was not the only one who was like shy, camera shy. I'm shy till now. You can see sometimes my camera, my face is like, I'm not really looking for camera. I'm like where I should look, but I practice this and now I'm feeling more comfortable. So what I'm doing in the beginning, I was like experience with mirror. So I was like, I take my mirror and I was like, all right, so let's talk. What do you want to talk? Let's like make friends with yourself with the mirror and start talking. Doesn't matter what this makes sense or doesn't make sense. Just talk to feel more comfortable. Just go to like some quiet place that doesn't, if you are shy next to your husband or next to your wife or children, just go to some like quiet place and just talk and make yourself comfortable. If you're going to do with this, like, oh, now I'm feeling comfortable. Now you just take your phone, really phone, and start talking and recording yourself. You don't have to post this. You don't have to do anything with this. Just record, turn on the camera, and just talk. And it's going to be better with time. On the beginning, you cannot even like your voice. It's like, oh my God, how I'm sounds. It's totally like not me. But just keep doing, keep going. And in the end, you're going to be like, that's not bad. That is getting better. And after a few times, just check. And the first time, don't feel any pressure that you have to do something. You have to publish something. Just relaxing, talk whatever you want to talk about this. You don't have to publish anything. And later on, when you start feeling comfortable, take your time, maybe the next day when you're more relaxed, just publish your first video, short video, 15 minutes, 50 seconds, sorry, 50 seconds, 50 seconds, and then say something. What do you do, for example, or who you are, and what is your experience online coming next. So for example, when I'm turn on my camera and it's like, hi guys, today I have such a lovely online workshop with my lovely clients, and I'm talking about how to feel more confident on the camera and less camera shy. And you do something like that, and then later press and don't check again. Just press like share, and that's it. Don't open how many people see. Just take your time, go for lunch and do something else. And this is going to help you feel much more confident and more camera shy. Oh, sorry, less camera shy. So yeah, that is what I was doing. And so now I'm very confident with myself showing up myself on social media. And yeah, I'm pretty proud of myself. So I believe if I can do, you can do the same. And the next one, what we have to avoid, like, we have to really respect each other, because as long this is our business and we have to show up online, not everyone wants to share their pictures on social media. It's so many people, even me, I'm a photographer. I'm always asking my clients when they make their reservation if it's okay to share you a picture on social media. And if they say no, we cannot do, we have to respect this. And it's very, very important, because so many people, they're doing some important work, or they're after divorce, or so many personal reasons that they don't want to show their face on social media. And it's very important to respect this. So don't take a picture without permission. If someone don't agree, don't do that. If the next thing is like, sometimes what I was doing wrong before, I was like, okay, let's take it. I was like with my clients, this was offline, when I was taking picture of them. I was like, okay, let's take video. I was like, hello. I was like, oh, how was it? Oh, I'm with like Anna now photo shoot. How was it, the photo shoot? And I straight away camera to her, and she was like, and she didn't know what to say, like, because she didn't know what is happening. And I realized, like, oh my god, it's so like rude to do that. And she was not ready. So I was like, okay, it's like, do you mind to, like, I will take some video of you, I will ask you how was the photo shoot, and she say, okay, yes. And I realized when I started doing like this, people was more relaxed. It was like, what I can say about her. Oh yeah, it was okay. So then I was like, okay, hello guys. Well, I have such a lovely photo shoot with Anna. Anna, how was it the time with me? And then I put the camera on her, and then she was feeling much more comfortable. I mean, another people was feeling much more comfortable. So and the same is working online. So if we are going to finish this workshop, and then I'm going to do video with you guys, we can do this together, and then we can share what we do and what we learn. So we can like, okay, hey guys, today we have this lovely workshop with Domi, and then I was like, how was it? And then I will put camera on you, and then you can tell me how was it, or what did you like, or what you didn't like, and then you can do the same. So today we can do the same, like practice, like if you like it, and then you feel like more comfortable to ask people how was it. And another things I was saying is messy background. So don't show what you don't want to show. And sometimes we just like with our like camera with like showing like, oh guys, look, and then behind this is like big mess. So I just try to avoid this, try to make sure like, I like kind of this background, oh, I don't like this background. And another things that when you're going to take pictures of yourself with screen, like selfie, this will be worse with selfie, make sure like the quality of the picture is good, like the light is good. Like for example, I already have this part of my face too dark, so when I be take picture like that, this is going to be darker. But when I be I hope this light is better now, like that the lights will be better. So make sure that the light is good. And sometimes it so often happens this with all my clients when we're taking pictures, and sometimes this camera is dirty. So just make sure you clean this. is so basic, but sometimes we just thinking, oh, our phone, the camera is not good, but it's because we touch with our fingers and is not clear. That's why the quality can be also worse, especially when you're going to do some like picture like that. And it's so many like fingers or dirty when we put to our ear. So make sure the camera front or back is clean as well. And the last things, which one I was already saying, is the lighting. So make sure the light is on the front of you, like when you see when you're taking pictures and you're outdoor and you're doing some like online tour. So you're going to around like London or another city and you're showing the places. So make sure like the light is good, that the light is not behind you and you have the camera here, because the quality, the light is not going to be good. Make sure the light is on, the sun is in front of you and the light is going to be much better. So that will be for the moment. And I got some surprise for you. And before we're going to turn to questions, because you joined the workshop today with Explore Culture, I want to give you like £50 discount for the photo shoot in London. You can get discount is next 15 when you're going to London. I will be very happy to see you and take a picture of you. You can scan this code, so it's going to transfer you to the website where you can make the booking. So I'm going to wait a little bit to make everyone make the screen or notes this code. And yes, that's it. Thank you so much for your time. I will be very happy to reply for all your questions, and we can try to do something now and see how it's going to go, our taking pictures for our online experience, for our online workshop. Thank you so much, guys. It was so lovely to talking to you. I hope I was not super boring and you get some idea and learn something new.
Yeah, great. Domi, thanks for all these tips. They are quite easy to follow and easy to implement. It's a lot, as much about giving us confidence and feeling comfortable as about the basic techniques. Right. Any questions you have for Domi?
Domi, how do you pronounce your last name?
Oh, my last name is Żuchowicz. So I use like this because it's very Polish and it's so complicated. So I just use like easily. But my last name is Żuchowicz, but it's just too much. And I hope when I'm getting married, I'm going to do someone with the easier name. Yes. So do you want to try to do something like the picture? Like
yeah, let's do that.
All right, guys. So let me try. Maybe I can do first. I'm going to work on the better background. And if you want, you can just like be happy. And yes, let me try. A second. Oh, we see, I have so many things on the background. Okay. Very good, perfect. And if you want to, if we can try to do that this together. So if you want to take some pictures, or you can talk about what you do, what you're going to do now. This will be lovely to see, and we can see some maybe another idea we can share with someone. Who wants to be first?
So maybe I invite Ploy because Ploy has cooking experiences, and I always like the photo she has on her Instagram profile. So how do you get ideas?
I usually take the photo every time before I eat.
Good idea.
Yes. So technically I am like taking photos like of every meal, and before I plate, like I always play it the way I want to be, like the photos to be taken. So I always have nice plates for almost every meal. If not like my lunch box that I brought to work, but if I eat at home, I always plate the food the way everyone see the photos on Instagram. And that's how I have like a lot of photos in my inventory, because like for example, on a weekend I probably have like 3 meals, and then each meals I have more than 1 plate. And then for 1 meal I probably have like last night I made 5 dishes for dinner.
Wow.
So I technically have enough photos for like next week or something. So I have been doing that like on a regular basis, that I pretty much have like photos to be posted like all the time. But now I don't post it every day because Instagram changed the algorithm.
Yes.
So I now do a lot of videos. So I found that, like reels really work out very well. Like one day I post like one weird video and then like 7,000 people watch it. It's so weird. So yes, and now they don't do like photos. Like Instagram doesn't post the photos to new people anymore, because that's not how Instagram works now. So the photos are pretty much more people who follow my Instagram. So I have like kind of like different purposes of each post.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very good. Yeah, talking about this. Now it's not, Instagram is not anymore about pictures, it's more about videos. So that's why it's so important, like sharing, like, for example, what you do, like how you cook. Like maybe for you, it's like, oh, everyone knows how to cook. Like me, I have no idea how to cook, and I love Thai food. So I'll be really like to see like how you're preparing this. So there's like showing like step by step, like how you're preparing, where you're buying this stuff, showing behind the scene, like, oh, I cannot find something, or something is missing, or this is like, people love seeing this kind of things. So I'm glad you do this kind of like videos, because it's helping so much. Sometimes it's like when you add picture for your food and you add behind how you're doing this in the description, people don't want to read this, they want to watch, because it became more lazy and lazy. So yes, video is working so well.
So to answer Mark's question in the chat, so it's like not 5 like meals, it's like 5 dishes. Like I have like 2 main dishes, and then I have 2 side dishes and soup. Yes. So that's how I cook.
It doesn't change my mind any. I still want to be there for the 5 dishes.
I have a question. Tell me the difference in taking photos or videos with your camera compared to a real fancy camera.
So this is depends on where we want to add the photos. If you want to add your photos on your social media, like iPhones, there are phones that are very, very good already. So we don't really have to like have this all expensive cameras and everything. But if you really want to have picture for your social, for your website, for your portfolio, when you're doing something like presentation, it's better to have like good quality photos taken by photographer, because then when your website is much bigger, and this when the quality of the photos is not good, is some in pixel, when you're using just for your social media, when you want to post something what you just was doing, you can use your phone or iPhone or Samsung or another phone. This is going to work well. But for if you really want to focus for your business, for your website, I just highly recommend it to just book photo shoot with someone, and they're going to know you better, and they know about the lighting, so you don't have to worry about anything, and you're going to have much better quality photos.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. I hope my photographers also agree, Gary, with this.
I wanted to say, Domi, how I went to your website before we started, and I was absolutely delighted with your photography. One of the things that I find is that people who are not particularly good at photography don't understand how important the background is, and your backgrounds were perfect. It was so good that's really fun to watch.
Thank you. This was so lovely. I should record this. Oh my God.
It's being recorded. Domi.
Oh yeah, I forgot it. Good. Thank you.
Domi, a question about video, because as you mentioned, a lot of people are used to watching videos, and even for Instagram, it prioritizes videos versus photos. Do you do a lot of video shooting for clients, and do you have any tips, like how can we do video for ourselves?
So yes, so now we are from this year 2021 I started working also with videographer. So during the 2 hours 3 hours we are doing video shoot and photo shoot, so it's working so perfectly for someone who doesn't have so much time and want to have picture for social media, for website, and some videos, short videos, which one they can creating on social media. For example, what we want to do, what is our idea of clients now, is to take some picture and videos for entrepreneurs. So many of them, they are traveling to London and they don't have the time to take the pictures and the videos, and we are here to help you. So we are going to take picture and videos for you, organize everything. And yes, now video is working much better. And as long because I'm a photographer, I'm not videographer, for my site, when you book photo shoot for me, I'm going to creating some short reels. Even I'm going to use my phone to just creating some reels when you're like walking around London, and it's like, oh wow, London eye. It's so my like business photo shoot. So for example, when you're working on a computer, when you talk over the phone, when you're meeting someone. So we're creating this kind of short reels as well, like 15-13 seconds, and then you can upload on your Instagram. And the same like place, say like after this video you can have like 6,000 views or 8,000 views without paying anything for advertisement. So it's so easy. You just pay for it, photo shoot, video shoot, and someone taking so many pictures, videos, and you can upload and again for next few months or few weeks of your Instagram, for your social media.
Neil, do you have questions, Joyo?
No, I suppose.
Great.
Neil, I see you've got a camera there. Do you use your camera a lot?
You need to unmute yourself.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't use it so much times, but sometimes I use it in vacations.
Do you like to take in pictures and videos?
Yes.
That's perfect.
Great. Anybody else have questions for Domi in terms of taking photos, taking videos? Sumili?
Yes, actually, so in Japan, so my son, teenager generation or 20s, so TikTok is quite popular. How about, Europe, America, maybe China? Yes, so TikTok is a good tools for, our advertisement.
Yeah, TikTok is working very well now, and this is the way you were saying, like now picture is good for your website. Most of the time you have to show up who you are, what you're doing, and when you have presentation like me today, to show you picture because people want to see you. So it's lovely, but regarding now video is working much better. So about like TikTok is working very well as well in London, and this is such a good way and free way to just take your phone and show what you do. Like for example, you can. So could you remind me what you do for experience?
So for me, so actually now, so I do online experience on Airbnb.
Which one is this? What do you do?
Just actually, I introduce Japanese culture or Japanese daily life. Yes.
Is this so? And this with this you experience what you have and what you know. You can take your phone and just doing these short videos for Tokyo or where you are living to show like, oh, the best place to visit in Tokyo. And then because in Tokyo, like in Japan, is like so many people, they don't really speak English. So for you that you speak English, it's so well and you are winning. Because it's very hard to find someone like to communicate with someone in Japan. So you can be one of them who speak English and show you the place like, oh guys, you have to go there. And it's like the best, cheaper ways to go somewhere. And then you showing like, you just take your phone, make sure like the camera is like clear, and you just click short videos. And then later when you can edit the photos, let me give you this app. It's free app. And this call, let me just type for you.
Thank you.
InShot. So this app is InShot. And like short, longer, slower, faster. And then you can add the music. And then on TikTok, you can add music on TikTok. And you can just download the music and the video on TikTok, and it became like popular and more popular. And when you're going to be consistent, like taking so many videos, you in TikTok start growing, and you can get more clients and more clients. So it's very it's a lot of work because it's very time consuming to creating the videos, but it's at the same time very easy to reach so many people to join your experience. So I will really highly recommend, like, you can go and they like question, like, let me give you this website. It's a question, which kind of question people ask. And then, for example, about Japan, this one, I'm going to send this. So you can use this website. This is this one. What kind of question people ask about Tokyo? So you can type there Tokyo, and it's like they're going to see which kind of question on Google people ask about Tokyo. And for example, the best place to eat in Tokyo. And then you can take your phone and just short videos, 10 seconds or 30 seconds, and add this on TikTok.
Yeah, great. Thank you so much.
Sumil is in near Kobe. Near Kobe and the wonderful food of Kobe.
Yes, so it's just middle of Japan. It's close to Osaka. Yeah, and actually I have one more question. So I'm quite old-fashioned person, and I really think so. Photo, video, visual things is important, but also I love reading. So like blogs, and now in Japan we have nice blog apply called Note, but I think this is only Japan. And I've heard so all over world now Medium is getting popular. Have you ever heard of it? Or all I want to know is, do you have any good blog site to spread to international people in your country? Yes. Still.
So you mean like about like the website, or sorry, I didn't.
So just blog, just not VLOG, but BLOG, blog. It's good pronunciation. So just not only
blog.
Visual things, but yes, kind of diary or essay. Yes, blog. Yes. So essay or something like that.
Yes. Okay. Sorry. Yes. So it's so popular. Like here, so I see this from seeing my tourists, especially the American people. They are when they are traveling to London. I have so many clients from when they're traveling to London. They type in Google like, oh, the best place to visit and then you can write the blog. But when you have your website, you have to remember to use the SEO words, the keywords, because otherwise they are not going to find you. So for example, I'm using the Squarespace website. And in the Squarespace website, you have to make sure in the SEO space, you have to add the keywords people are looking for. So when you're going to fill all the information, for example, when you're typing now photo shoot in London, my page was on the first page. I'm not sure now, but was on the beginning. And then when you update this regularly, your keywords, like you check if what the people looking for, this is changing during the time. If you update regularly this, people are going to find new blog, and then they're going to, oh wow, this is like nice, what I should do in Japan. It's like, oh, they're going to click there. And then you can, when you're going to write about your blog, it's like, oh, we have also like online cooking class or online like explore the city or the city culture. And you can add your link to your experience, for example, on Airbnb. Hope that makes sense.
So Sumili, I know media platform, and I wrote some article for them before. It also depends on your audience. If your audience like to read, they belong to the reading generation, media is quite popular. If they're young and grew up with TikTok and the videos, so it depends on who you're targeting. But maybe do you think it's useful to organize some workshops on how to market to international groups?
Okay. Yeah, so SEO means just for Google. Do you think so? Google is the most important one?
Yeah, so this is search engine, and this is like, for example, you're looking for something. You're, for example, traveling to London. Which kind of keyword, like what do you be typing in Google? So, for example, where I should stay in London, or London is safe, or what I should do in London, or how much is cost expensive. So this is kind of the keywords which one people typing in Google, and you have million of websites which one is going to show up on you, right? And usually people, we open the first page or maximum second, and that's it. And then we are moving to typing something else. So this is very important to make sure we are going to find the keywords which one people is looking for. For example, this is the different photo shoot and photo shoot. So this is two different words, and you have to find in the keyword which one people they are typing often. If they're going to type photo shoot together, or they are typing more often photo shoot separate. So this is like you have to. Yeah, it's very like small details, but makes so much difference. And which kind of people is going to reach you. So for example, if you want to do for yourself, you want to open your website, blog, then you have to make the keywords, which kind of keywords you have to use to reach the people they are looking for you.
I understand. Yeah. So thank you for Domi and Minji. Yeah, it's sounds very deep word. Yes, I need another session.
But
yes,
you're going to invest like few hours or few days for this. You're going to do the research, but it's going to work for a long term in the future. So because it's like you're going to spend so much time writing already the blog. So why not to spend the 1 day to doing the research, which kind of words they're using to to reach you. Because as long you are in the halfway to go, why not to put 100% and to reach?
Yes.
Yeah, I know it's so hard.
I have a headache. Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Great. Okay. Joyo is still in. Oh, Joyo, you are still the reading generation. Good for you.
Good.
Joyo, how's the preparation with Gary on next week's topic? You and Gary
I'm almost ready.
Yeah. So do you want to tell everybody here what you two are going to present next week?
Well, I am going to present about space, its history, and how it's now. I'm going to talk about that.
Yes. Gary, are you ready for the collaboration with Joyo next week? It's your advertisement time now for next week.
Yes. Yeah, we got together yesterday, and we will be getting together one more time. The pictures are all done. Neil has sent me some videos, and we're going to put the videos on as well.
Yes. Neil, do you want to hear a surprise? So one of the guests here today, he used to work for NASA. That's Wilma.
Hi, Wilmer.
Great.
So I'm gonna.
I worked in the space industry for about 4 years at Cape Canaveral and at the Manned Spacecraft Center in Houston, Texas.
Great.
Wow. So
Great.
I was sorry to disturb you to say, I was like, I love traveling, and it was like the next thing like I really want to do before. I'm always thinking like, oh, what else I could do before I will die. And I was like, I want to go to space. It's like
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I really want to go. Yeah.
So
Well,
how is your experience?
Yeah, it's possible now. You can go.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
I apply
Yeah.
because they can send like you can apply for this. I apply for this. So, but I think like million people apply. So I don't.
Yeah.
If I'm
Yes.
going to be the lucky one, I'm sure I'm going to take so many pictures of you of me, guys. So I'm going to send you.
I almost
Yes.
made it. I applied for the space program, for the astronaut program,
Mhm.
but I wasn't accepted.
Why they reject you?
Well, they that year they chose everybody from the military, and I was a civilian. There were, I think, 4,500 applicants, and they chose 7 out of 4,500. But I got pretty close. I really thought I would be selected, but I wasn't.
Next time.
Next time, yeah, that's what they said. We'll keep your application on file, and so I haven't heard from them since.
So lovely. So
Yes, I've had 1 or 2 interviews like that where they've said, we'll don't call us, we'll call you, you know.
Well, thank you so much, Domi, for kicking off our first skill development workshop. You really helped us to see more in terms of photo, video, and content SEO. So a little bit advertisement for Gary and Joyo next week. In a week at the same time, one boy, Joyo, are you 10, 11 years old now? Are you 11 now?
Actually 11 and a half.
Okay.
Oh.
11 and a half.
This 11 and a half year old Joyo and Gary. I'm not going to disclose how old you are, living near the Space Center in Florida, USA. They will do a joint collaboration on it's a picture excursion to the space. And Wilma, if you are not riding your motorcycle everywhere in the US, please join and be a key.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Next week, yes. I will be here next week.
Great. So everybody,
Thank
thank you very much for coming.
Bye. Bye.
Thank
Thank
you. Bye-bye.
Bye.